experienced a lot of things firsthand. So I decided to go along with Mongolia. Yeah, it's always been a place that I've always wanted to go to, and most importantly, I wanted to start a little series that involves me and DPR, mainly surrounded around me. And my love for film and traveling. So I decided to combine those two together, traveling and filming. And in a short amount of time, I'm going to show you guys what's been in my head. 한국 왔어. 민지 안녕. What's been in my head for the past couple of years, actually. So I'm really excited to show you what that's going to be like. Pretty sure you guys. It was hard filming, honestly, because I was a one-man crew. So I did have help along the way. I was fortunate enough to bump into some of my supporters that also helped guide me around UB and whatnot. And obviously, everyone was really nice. And yeah, I felt very welcomed, and it was very fun. So anyway, where should I start? So I went on, I guess it was the first few days I was in UB, which is the main capital of Mongolia. So, for people that don't know, Ulaanbaatar is the capital of Mongolia, and yes, it has everything, the luxury of living, and it's just got everything, right? For me, I'm a bit of a country boy, so I wanted to experience the nomad's lifestyle, because in Mongolia, people still people still live in a nomadic cultures, nomadic families, and I wanted to experience that firsthand. And what better way to get your hands into the culture by experiencing it with a nomadic family. So after about 2 days in the city, had another guide show me around, take me to the countryside, the Tov province, I believe, and that's where you have those gers, or keru, as I don't know how to pronounce it, but keru. 크림형, what's up? 형, 뭐 아무것도 안 하면 형 놀러 오세요. So anyway, so that was the third day. I think it was about a 2 hour drive it wasn't that far, but 3 hours into the country. When I got there, it was just beautiful. Like, it was so scenic. It was grasslands everywhere, and a lot of wild horses, a lot of crazy goats in the pack, like I don't know, in the herd. So many cows, and it was crazy. As soon as I got there, this dog greeted me. Hey, what's up, Veima? Hey, brother. Shout out to Veima, visiting me from South Africa. He's in Korea right now. You'll see him shortly. But anyway, the food there was probably a bit hard for me. And what I mean by hard is, so the first few days, so they I guess in the country their diet consists a lot of flour, as an ingredient, as one of the main ingredients. So you have like noodles or dumpling type of things. I forgot all the names. Suck at this. But they were delicious, and a lot of mutton, so lamb meat, beef, got a lot of carrots. But for me, I think the first few days, it was okay eating that, yeah. But as time went by, so morning, lunch, and dinner, my stomach didn't agree with, the flour and and the meat and stuff. So, because I was used to a different type of diet, you know, I was used to a bit, you know, rice, and I had to eat a lot of different sources of fiber, minerals, but I didn't get enough sufficient amount of that. So my stomach later on didn't start to agree with me. Yeah, and sadly, the one of the hardest things for me was when I was out there. I went to a couple of places where there were no toilets. Yeah, so there were no toilets there, and that was one of the hardest things to comprehend, because, I mean, it was just so vast, like the landscape, the lands, you know. So if you had to go to the toilet, you have to go to the toilet with the animals, and they'll probably just look at you going to the toilet. And I kind of got used to that by the end of it. And so that was a toilet problem. I did bring toilet paper, toilet tissue. So I bought them from the mart before I went. But anyway. And some people asked how I got Wi-Fi and all that, right? So before I went, I got... I roamed, you know, I applied for roaming. So... when I went there was like, in some parts they had like very big telecom communication, like, you know, towers occasionally here and there, which allowed me to reach into my roaming service, right?